Textiles are so important, and I think it's certainly like my lifelong investigation of like not only the craft, but how textiles are this really important piece of documentation in terms of spirituality as well as human existence. And it ranges from like articulating sort of like means of control to colonialism, all these different sort of concepts. I think with my work, I'm always trying to bring about these strangeness parts of history that we're still dealing with. So it's a series of ruins as well as these pieces that I've been making after the pandemic that I call gargoyles. And so ruins and gargoyles, obviously they speak to architecture, they speak to sort of pre-Columbian civilizations as well as sort of more Christian architecture, but they feel as this like sort of very sort of like stagnant foundational objects that can become something that can be more transformative or transitioning through textiles, which is a material that is thought of to be very draped or sort of not architectural. So it's a way to sort of involve the past as well as this a way of imagining futurity and sort of that sort of resilience of it being good or bad, but trying to remediate it and sort of recenter ourselves in a better future and like breaking past these things. Since the space is sort of divided between these neutral colors as well as like red, scarlet, purple, those colors all come from the Book of Revelation. I was really interested in sort of fear. I think it's something that feels very prescient right now and at the forefront of my mind, certainly, in thinking of like living in end times, though everyone has thought that they were living in end times. And so I was always very like fearful of Revelation. And so I wanted to sort of like face that head on. It's really sort of representing sort of the goods and the evils, the highs and the lows on both sides. Again, to sort of like blur these lines of sort of like the rigidness and black and whiteness, literally, that can be articulated. I'm always thinking about, of course, Jose Esteban Munoz and his incredible theory work, especially for Latinx queer people, in that it's our job as queer people to imagine a better future. And so if that's the only takeaway, I think, and again, using very humble materials as a way to articulate that, that's what I'm always trying to do, and to show the viewer that you can make your own rules in this way, and whatever that means for you, working within your own language, working within your own means, I think that that is very powerful.